Hey there, welcome back to eFishing. I'm Rodney, and today we're gonna make a few Ned heads. I need a few. I need some 1/8 ounces actually. So I've got the mold out, and I've got some hooks. I've got a few hooks. I don't have a whole lot, but we're gonna go right over here. I've got things working on it. So here we go. Here's our mold. It's the Midwest Finesse Jig from Do It Molds, and it makes the ever popular Ned head. We've got our pot here. That lead is starting to get hot, so we got a few more minutes. I'm gonna stick this mold back on top of there. It helps if your mold's a little warm. But also, we've got owner 1/53/18 hooks here. And we've got the little wire keeper that goes in there that holds your plastic up on your jig head. So we've got enough out here to make what I need for right now. And when this lead pipe gets hot, we'll come back here and finish up showing you how we make these. We'll be right back. All right, folks, I think our lead's about ready over here, so let's go take a look at it and see what we got. Yeah, that's looking about right. So, before we get started on this, first things, put the safety glasses on, because you don't want that in your eyes. I'm gonna put my gloves on. So here we go. All right. So if we look in here, see if y'all can see down in there, you can see this stuff on top. Well, that's just the impurities in the lead coming up to the top. So it helps to have an old spoon and just scoop that stuff off and get it out of the way. All right. And a couple other things that are handy to have while you're doing this is a bamboo skewer. You can get these at the grocery store. A screwdriver, and that's to adjust this pour spout here. And a pair of needle nose pliers to get your jigs out of the mold if they don't want to come out. So hang on, we're going to get ready to start pouring. All right, folks, let's start adjusting this hot pot here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my screwdriver and I'm going to open it up. And that's a pretty good flow rate right there. All right, so we can set our screwdriver aside. Now, let's take our mold here. And this is the one we're going to use right here. This 1/8 ounce. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to drop that little piece in there, and this is where your little skewer comes in, is lining that up. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to put our hook in there, and we're going to close it up. And listen, see that? It kind of snapped closed. And you can see it. there's no real gaps or anything in there. So let's set that back on there so it don't get cold. Put my, which hole was it? That middle hole. So this is the hole right here that we're going to use to on this. So we adjust the camera here a little bit, and here we go. So there it is. Let's open it up and see what happened. There we go. We've got us a nice little head. Pull that out with those pliers and set it right there, and we're ready to do the next one. And you'll find when you do these, it's one way that you put stuff in works better for you and the way your fingers work. Everything looks good. Let's put it back into the spot here. Had a little overrun, but that's all right. They look all right. All right, folks, here we are. We've got all of our 1/8 1/0 owner hooks poured, and some of them have some flashing around them like this right here. You can see that it's around the hook on one side or the other. So we're going to show you how to take care of that. So adjust the camera here a little bit. So the first thing is take your sprue cutters. I had to remember what these things are called, and cut the sprue off. All right. And then the next thing you want to do is take this flat side right here and just lightly cut around your hook shank, and you can see that lead starting to come out, and it'll just come on off of there like that, and you got you a nice clean head ready to go fishing. When I go through and get all these done, we'll be back here in a minute. All right, folks, there we are. We got our 1/8 ounce Ned heads in owner 5318 1/0 hook. I'm not going to paint them. I'm just going to fish them the way they are. Anyways, thanks for stopping by. If you liked the video and everything, give it a thumbs up. Hit the like button down there. Leave me a comment. You like fishing a Ned? Tell me about that. Especially if you got a tip on how to get that lead out of those hook eyes a little easier. It ain't bad. It just takes a few minutes and a little patience. But anyways, that's all I got. We'll fish these things out on the lake at some point. We're out.